Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Truthcast TV. If you're new to this channel, click that subscribe button. And if you like this video, give it a like. Happy Turkey Day, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. And remember, no more than 6 people in your house at a time, or your neighbors might call the cops on you. And remember, social distance in your house with them 6 people in there, and make sure everybody's got masks on. Unless you need to drink some water or some beer and eat some turkey. And as soon as you take a drink, as soon as you chew your food up and swallow it, put that mask back on. Oh shit, the second wave is here, just like I predicted and many other truth channels have predicted. I said it would come in October, November. It's Thanksgiving and the second wave is in full effect. So let's just check out how tyrannical and Orwellian most of these Democratic-run shitholes have become during the second wave. Sandra Smith, I don't particularly like her, but she did a really good hit piece on these Orwellian, tyrannical type lockdowns, rules, regulations, and laws that they have put into place in a lot of these Democratic-run shitholes. So let's check it out. Stick around with me for a few minutes and yeah, well, you're probably not going to be shocked because, you know, this has been going on for a while now, but you know, well, let's just watch.
Callum, and this is the story. As millions of Americans hunker down this year for a socially distanced Thanksgiving, millions of others are hitting the road. In fact, the TSA is reporting the highest number of travelers since the pandemic began, despite the CDC urging Americans to stay home for the holidays. But many are growing frustrated, in particular with state officials, because they believe some measures just go too far. For example, in Pennsylvania, businesses cannot serve alcohol on Thanksgiving Eve.
The biggest
Cannot serve alcohol on Thanksgiving Eve. What the fuck does that have to do with the coronavirus, huh? Well, he's about to explain it to us, so let's just hear what this dumbass fucking idiot's got to say, shall we?
day for drinking is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. It leads to an increase in the exchange of the fluids that leads to increased infection.
And in Oregon, Governor Kate Brown urging people to call the police if they see someone violating COVID mandates.
This is new.
Do you ever think you'd see coronavirus snitches? Well, you have now.
No different than what happens if there's a party down the street and it's keeping everyone awake. What do neighbors
That bitch
do?
right there must have been mentored by Nancy Pelosi, because that bitch right there is batshit crazy. That bitch right there is so fucking far left. She may even be further left than Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and Nancy Pelosi. She's further left. She may be further left than all them combined together. I mean, this bitch right here is batshit fucking crazy. She is the epitome of a libtard.
They call law enforcement.
And in New York, Governor Cuomo says law enforcement officials that do not enforce mandates are, quote, dictators.
Now, he is about to say the most ironic thing I have ever heard Cuomo. I have heard him say a lot of ironic stuff, but this right here is the most ironic statement he has ever made. Let's check it out.
You don't have the right to pick laws that you think you will enforce, and you don't enforce laws that you don't agree with, right? That's not a law enforcement officer. That's a dictator.
You mean like you? No, you don't have the right to tell American citizens to have only 6 people over there at their house for Thanksgiving. You don't have a right to tell people to wear a mask inside their fucking house. You don't. You're the one that don't have a right to do that. It's unconstitutional. It's against the law, and it's un-American. You are the one that don't have the right to do that. And you, Mr. Cuomo, are the dictator, you piece of shit.
And then there is this video out of Orchard Park, New York. Business owner Robbie De Niro, defying state restrictions on gatherings, held a large protest in his gym with other local business owners who feel COVID restrictions go too far. Then the Department of Health and local law enforcement showed up, and this happened.
I've lost friends, I've lost family who've killed themselves. I've seen clients die because they've lost their livelihood.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I know you are, and I'm asking for you to guys have some compassion.
They're just doing their job. There we go. You should all be wearing masks. How come none of you have masks on?
They should all be wearing masks. Well, if the mask works so fucking good, then he shouldn't have to worry about them wearing masks because he's got one on, right?
Don't worry about my health. My health isn't your concern.
You're meant to be wearing a mask. It's a government.
Okay, well then write me up.
It's the law.
Okay, then take me to jail. Get a warrant. Go get a warrant. Bring a warrant. Go get a warrant.
Yes, you do. Come back with the warrant.
Yeah.
Robbie De Niro is a business owner in Orchard Park, New York, and he joins us now. Robbie, good evening and welcome.
Hey, thank you for having me here.
You've got quite a crowd there behind you. I'll let you tell me about that in just a moment. But what did we just see happen in that video?
They're still coming in.
I've got you. You're live on TV right now, Robbie. What happened in that video that we all just saw?
Okay. I posted on Facebook Friday night that I wanted to get together business owners and protest and fight the lockdown that I feel is infringing upon our freedom. They showed up Friday night. We were about 20 minutes into that meeting when some sheriffs and a Department of Health official showed up uninvited. My business was closed. We were not conducting business. This was a protest. They walked in uninvited. A couple of the patriots that were here with me said, hey, Robbie, there's some sheriffs here and Department of Health officials. What do you want us to do? And I said, get them to leave. And, well, the video speaks for themselves. Those patriots took it upon themselves to stand shoulder to shoulder and tell them to get out. And we were right, because if we were wrong, they would have called for backup and come back. But they didn't. They left.
It is our understanding, though, there is an update to this story tonight, and the Department of Health did come knocking this evening. What happened?
They did. My business is closed, just like they want me to. But I was here after hours, and the sheriffs came again, escorting a Department of Health official. I told them to get off my property. I told them that there are procedures they need to follow. This is after hours, and they have no right to be on my property without a warrant. I told them to come back. He said he wanted to deliver this piece of paper in an envelope. I said, nope, call, make an appointment. It's after hours. You can call and make an appointment. He taped it to the door. I finished kicking him off my property, and I opened it up, and it is a fine for $15,000.
Robbie, why?
So not only do they, just pretty much decimate and destroy these small businesses and just ruin people's livelihoods, not only are they doing that, but then they find businesses like his that they are helping to go under, that they are, oh well, this is just so not only do they, like I said, ruin these small businesses, just decimate people's livelihoods, but then they fine them 10, 15, 20,000, 5,000. I mean, this as Orwellian, as tyrannical as it has ever been in America, and it's just fucking ridiculous. And it's time we all do exactly what these people are doing, and that is stand up for our rights as Americans.
Do you feel these restrictions go too far?
Any infringement on our liberty goes too far. We were born with inalienable rights bestowed upon us by our Creator. They are guaranteed by the Constitution, specifically the Bill of Rights, the First through 14th Amendments. Specifically, any infringement on our freedom for any reason is too far. Our freedom cannot end where people's fear starts.
Amen.
And I want to make everyone well aware that you're a native of New York. You've spent 14 years serving as an infantry officer in the United States Marine Corps. You've earned many honors in the military. You've got 4 children. We know this is a tough situation. We see your supporters there behind you. How far do you plan to go with this?
I plan to take it as far as I possibly can. I want to ask Governor Cuomo and polling cars, I want to ask them, it's a challenge to them. Come to my dinner table. Come to any of the dinner tables back here. Look our kids in the eyes and say, your father, your mother is an essential worker. They don't have the guts to do that. They also don't have the guts to answer why they get to draw a $225,000 salary for Governor Cuomo And for pulling cars, $103,000 salary, but the working man and woman doesn't get to earn. They get to take our money, but we don't get to earn. They don't have the guts to tell us that. That's the worst kind of leadership.
Your story's getting a lot of attention. We thank you for your service, and we'll continue to watch where this story goes. Thanks for joining us tonight.
And that's exactly what all of us need to start doing, or every small business owner and every American needs to start standing up to these tyrannical Orwellian piece of shit puppets for the globalist elite and tell them they can shove these rules, regulations, and laws up their ass because it's unconstitutional and it's against the fucking law. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. I got plenty more content coming, so stay tuned, stay woke. God bless, and I'm out.